Okay, so it's been a couple of months since I bought the Beast, the PETRA Beast. And we use it a lot because we don't have like really giant properties that we do. This thing will do 24,000 square feet. I don't carry a spray rig in the van. When we have a large lawn, we can do 24,000 square feet with this thing based on our process. Well, we already got a problem with it. It leaks already. The reel, this reel to begin with isn't a great reel. This reel is just in there like that. When you turn it on, there it is, just started leaking. So, it's got probably, I don't know, a couple 100,000 square feet on it already, and we use it for systemic treatments that we have to do for shrub root drench. We got a formula for that, so we don't need really big giant equipment to do a lot of this. I mean, this will treat 1,500 linear feet of shrub. It'll do 24,000. If we're doing weed management, we can do over an acre with weed management on spot spraying with this thing. So not a big deal. It'll roll nice. One thing I don't like about it is this is too short. When you're in across the ground, and I'm gonna have to use my flow zone now to finish this job. It's too short. So you got a guy like me that's 5'10", and when I got it tilted back and haul it, I got to squat down to be able to haul it. So I wish this thing was taller, probably another maybe 6 to 8 inches. A better quality reel on it. The pump does a great job. That's like a 1.8 gallon per minute pump. So we're gonna do lawns very quickly with that. We're gonna do shrub spray, shrub treatments very quickly. But yes, it's not holding up. It's not professional. I would have liked this frame, instead of a steel frame, to be either an aluminum frame or a stainless steel frame. To be true professional, I would have liked the case. This is a nice design. It's a very cheap case for professional. This is hanging. I don't like the fact that this is hanging here. I don't know if it's supposed to go somewhere else, if it's supposed to be, I think it might be in here, and it just fell out. Yeah, probably. Yeah, there it goes. And the case is kind of, not a heavy duty case. So the wheels, I wish the wheels were bigger, a little bit more for lawn pneumatic, like equivalent to the ones that are on spreaders. When you have a Lesco spreader, the traditional, push behind spreader that has the pneumatic wheels, I wish it would have bigger wheels. So that's my review on it after owning it for a couple of months. Other than that, the tank, it's not a very thick tank. This thing is great if you have a little nursery, and you're doing a lot of spraying inside a little nursery where you're going to be hauling it around, a couple 100,000 square foot facility. It'll be nice. Other than that, for professional use in the field, I'm not going to recommend it. It's just not heavy duty enough. I mean, the tank is not a one-piece molded tank. It's a welded tank. So the chances for leaks down the line, cracking, getting hurt in a truck with a professional, with a technician, that isn't always going to take care of the equipment the way an owner is going to take care of it. The handle, I don't like. This is a very cheap pot steel handle. It bends. It's loose. So that I don't like. I wish the holder for the sprayer was better. It doesn't have one. It had a little thing right here that would hang, and the little sprayer would just hang there. Very bad for a professional. I swapped out I didn't like the handle either. I didn't like their wand. I have a from one of my repair flow zones, and I just swapped it out. So I was able to do that because the thread was the same, so that was good. But other than that, it costs a little bit more than a flow zone. This thing is like $5.99. I bought it to test it. We just bought a brand new welding unit to weld our own rig that we're going to be building our own rigs for what we're doing. We just might make one of these for ourselves because it's nice if you've got all your tanks tied up, you know, you're doing a job and you can take a helper, a site technician, and say, hey, while I'm doing this, you're doing that with this, just go around the property. You know, this is also nice if you're doing big buildings where you got to do a lot of perimeter treatment. It's got a 100-foot hose. So I'm gonna swap this out with with one of the blue, they got a 9-inch one that will fit there. I'm gonna go ahead and swap it out with that. It's gonna be a lot bigger, but I'm gonna swap it out. It's probably gonna stick out all the way to here, and swap that one out. It's gonna be like a $165 upgrade to do it, just, you know, for giggles. Probably we'll take a handle, make this handle bigger, make it taller, and just use it for those jobs, you know, where like, hey, you know, I need 12 gallons, my spray rig is tied up, you know, I'm carrying it, let me just do it with this. Hey, this is Frank the Pest Geek, wishing you a pestacular day.